Okay, so I have a confession to make. I did originally film this ship tour with a voiceover, but unfortunately I had no voice this day. It was absolutely terrible, and plus my microphone just was not working properly. So let's try it again. I'm starting the ship tour up on deck 10, looking over the Serenity lounge. So I'm going to pan around here. You're going to see the beautiful sunset bar. Unfortunately, we didn't get back here at night, but when it is lit up at night, it is absolutely stunning. I'll have to insert a picture for you so you can see, but unfortunately on a 4-day cruise, you don't get to see it all. There's just so much to do that we just didn't make it back there, unfortunately, but I would highly recommend that you go and check it out if you get a chance. All right, so we're going to head down to deck 9. Deck 9 aft is the Serenity adults only area. So this area is for adults only over the age of 18. As you can see, there is plenty of deck chairs around. There's some beautiful little pods for you to relax in. There is a swimming pool. You've got your showers and you've got your spas or jacuzzis if you're in America. I'm not sure of the operating hours here, but you can see there's 2 hot tubs. I am not sure if this is heated or not. I did not use this pool. We just found the one time that we went swimming that it was very full. There was a lot of adults in there, and I think they'd been drinking for a few hours, so they did get a little bit rowdy, but that's okay. They were having fun, living their best life. This is a nice undercover seating area with tables and chairs where you can just relax, you can eat some food, you can have some drinks with your friends and just hang out. So as you can see, this was about 7:30 in the morning and there is no chair reserving, which is great. Thanks, Carnival. So this is the adults only Serenity bar. There is a bar there that you can get all of your cocktails. So we're going to head through as if we're going to go into the Lido deck buffet. But just on the side here, you will notice the old-fashioned barbecue. This was one of my favorite places. I did eat here a bit, so here is some of the food that I had. I found the meat was really delicious, and then there was a nice salad bar on the other side that I really enjoyed. And of course your ice cream machine. So we're going to turn around now and go back into Lido deck. So this is your breakfast buffet. Breakfast buffet has everything that you think it might have. It's got your cereals, toast, bagels, fruit, everything all fresh. There we go. There's some more fruit. There's some cheeses. You've got your meat, bread, eggs, French toast. You have sausage, bacon. So bacon is every second day. The other day you do have ham. So I'm up on deck 11 now, just looking over the mini golf. There was some people playing already at 7:30 in the morning, so I didn't want to film it too much. So I've inserted here a shot that I got from deck 10. This is a jogging track up on Carnival Luminosa. So this is 97 meters around, which I don't know what it is, but that extra 3 meters just irks me. But it's a 97 meter track, so you can walk, you can jog and get your morning exercise in. One thing that I did notice with the Carnival Luminosa is the top decks just felt very bare. If you're not aware, this ship did come over from Costa Cruise Lines, and I don't know what they did with their ships, but they didn't have slides, they didn't have water parks. It was just all open deck areas up here, and I don't know, it just feels like wasted space. So here is Off the Grill. Off the Grill is the burger place. So they don't have Guy's Burger Joint on this ship. This is the best you have. I can't compare. I didn't have a burger on this cruise, so I can't compare, but apparently they're not the same. Through here there is some seats. You will see the Red Frog Rum Bar where they've got some really delicious cocktails, nice and refreshing. And then we have the main pool area. So you do have your 2 spas and jacuzzis. This is the main pool, so if you have kids, this is where they can have a swim. You will see that there was no deck chair saving again, which is great. We have the tables and chairs over here, so you can bring your food out or you can just sit and have a cocktail while you sit by the pool. We do have life vests there for the little ones to use in the pool as well. We're heading back up to deck 10 now. This area, as you can see, there is a giant chess game. There is lots of lounge chairs where you can just hang out and just watch the ocean or look over the Lido deck pool at all the entertainment that's usually going on there during the day. Down there you've got some line dancers. We had a group of 50 line dancers on this group, so they're obviously just getting their morning exercise in. Good on them. Here is some more of the lovely comfortable lounge chairs. Someone's finding it very comfortable there, and then we have some more tables and chairs. So again, you can bring your food out here or you can just sit and have a cocktail or play a card game with your friends. Straight ahead you can see the pool table and the foosball table. So we're going to pan around here. There's plenty more deck chairs. There's the crew hard at work. A nice view over the Lido deck. You can see the big screen straight ahead. That is where they will play your dive-in movies in the evening, and sometimes they'll even show movies during the day. So around here you can see there is plenty more chairs. They're cute little ones. They kind of look like they could be for kids, not sure. And then you've got your little ping pong table ball. So the paddles and balls weren't out here, but I did walk back past not long later and they were out then. So we're going to head back out along the side of deck 9 here. Just through these windows is the Lido deck buffet. So we're going to continue back towards the aft of the ship. This little section that you see here is just the smokers area. Alright, so we're going to head up to deck 11. We're going to stroll back towards the aft of the ship, just here on the port side. So you can see some nice little umbrellas there. There's the crew hard at work, just sanding and revarnishing all the handrails. They never stop working. They're always very hard working. Make sure you show the crew some appreciation because these guys really do work very, very hard, and usually they have no days off. Depending on the role, some of them don't get any days off on 6, 8, 9 month contracts. So here we have the basketball courts. You can see they're netted to stop the balls from going over the side of the ship, which is handy. We're heading up to the very top deck now, which is deck 12. So this area confused the heck out of me. So as you can see, it's just a big blue open area with a shower. Someone explain to me why there is a shower in this big vacant blue area of nothing. If you can explain it, please put it in the comments for me, please. Heading inside the ship now, you'll see I am inside the elevator, and as the doors open up, where are they? There we go, deck 2. So it shows you which deck you are on as you come out. This is an additional dining area. It's called Archipelago. So from what Rob and Ellie, shout out to you too, check out their videos. From what they've said is sometimes this kind of just is used for overflow from the dining areas. So when they've got extra people who need seating, it's a bit more of a quiet, discreet area that you can be seated. Vela Restaurant is the main restaurant on board, so it does go over 2 decks. It's on deck 2 and 3, so you could be seated on either of those. This was one of our favorite hangout areas. We hung out here a lot. This is the piano bar. So it's a bit different on Luminosa. The piano bar, I'm going to turn around here. There we go. There is the piano. And then as you turn around, there's the bar. And then the seating is on the other side. So that's probably the one downfall, I think, to this ship, is that there was a lot of walkways in the nice bar and hangout areas. But we had so much fun there. Altair nightclub, wow, the memories here. So on the first day, DJ Scoot showed me around. There's DJ Scoot.
That's right.
Woo.
Best DJ in the world.
Woo, woo.
In the world.
Dance floor. Kylie in the seating section.
What?
The seating sections.
Oh, I thought you said something else. You're silly.
You are. We're going to have fun up here tonight. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. So the nightclub. See you, DJ.
Bye, ladies.
We'll catch you later.
Yeah. Did you want to see what upstairs looks like?
Yeah?
Yes. There's no T4Ts.
Yes. Hey, Patrick. How are you? Are you working the alchemy?
It just keeps getting better.
It does keep getting better.
Better.
See, I got my peeps all over the place.
Good. Yeah, take a look upstairs.
Go upstairs, up the spiral staircase. Ooh. How many people will hit and touch those? Can I just ask? I feel like
I have no clue.
drunk people would just love those.
Follow you. If you don't mind me following you.
No, follow. Supervise.
There's already a cane sitting up here.
He doesn't trust me.
No. Not at all.
I feel like you know me already.
Mm-mm. Okay. This door's open if you want to come out here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. And then we can check out the alchemy bar.
Absolutely.
Hey. And this is where the people come and watch, but that's where I'll be. Yeah. Back to the ship tour. So we have the bathrooms through there. We're going to keep walking through. There's, again, just more seating. Just you can just sit and relax. The funny thing is the girls were actually calling this the blue ball ship because of all the blue hanging chandeliers, but I actually find it quite nice, quite elegant. So now, as you can see, we're in the main atrium. So this is the area that goes all the way up with the glass lifts, all the way up to deck 9, I believe. It could be 10. I could be wrong. So we've got the Buddha here. So the Buddha statue, if you rub it, it's supposed to be good luck. There is those glass lifts. That's one of my favorite things to do, just to go up and down those and just watch everything. My kids absolutely love them, of course. The Atrium bar is another very popular place just to kind of hang out, have a drink. They quite often have some musicians playing there. And then we have our guest services straight through here. So I did have to go there a few times. I did find that they move pretty quick. Obviously, the customer service is always incredible. Here is a drinks menu. So I'm not much of a beer drinker, but it's about $8.50 a glass. So I don't know whether it's good value or not. I don't drink beer. And here is your wines, either by the glass or the bottle. And if you want to go all out, you can make it a double for an extra $6. Carnival Adventures is where you'll find your shore excursions desk. So there's the desk hours. So if you were going on any excursions, this is where you can go and talk to them about what your options are. There is also fun times there available if you want the paper versions. If you need to walk from the back to the front of the ship like I'm doing right now, you can't walk through on the port side. You do need to go down the starboard side through the casino. This is also where you will find your games arcade. This is an additional cost, so if you send your kids in there, just know that they will be spending money. So either supervise them or give them a strict budget or limit their spending on their card, which you can do. You can limit how much money they can spend, but there is a lot of fun to be had in here if you're willing to pay. I think it's about $2.50 a game. Don't quote me. I didn't actually play any of the games, but it is a quite nice size. So bonsai sushi. So I didn't film through the casino because it was currently operating, so I can't film while it's operating. But here is the bonsai sushi and the price. So it's quite reasonable. Again, I didn't have it, so don't quote me on how good it is, but people do rave about bonsai on Carnival. Now I'm entering into the Ocean Plaza. So the Ocean Plaza is where our sail away was moved into due to bad weather. So we did our sail away in here. It is a big area. Whether it's big enough for sail away or not, I don't know. I mean, it worked. We did get it done. But this area is also used for dance classes, for trivia, for different activities. I've seen the rock band there at night. I believe they did their karaoke here as well. So it's kind of the universal area where they have plenty of seating. They have a bar and you can just kind of hang out. So if you've been on Splendor, I guess it's kind of like the El Morocco Lounge. Check out this cool artwork. I love her. I think she's like a little mermaid or something. Now heading into the Luminosa Theatre. So when you first get in, you'll notice there are these stairs or a ramp. So we went down the ramp to the lower level. Now, one thing please be careful of or be mindful of is that I did find that this ramp was quite steep. So my knees were a little bit tender this day from dancing too much on the dance floor the night before. So if you have bung knees like me, or if you have some sort of mobility issues, just be aware that the ramp is quite steep. So if you do feel like you might need help, I'm sure there will be crew there who will be able to assist you in getting you to your seats. One thing I do like about these theatres is that they do have these tables here that you can leave your drinks on, and there's still plenty of room for people to walk through. So at least on the older Carnival ships, these theatres are quite practical and very, very comfortable. Heading upstairs to the upper areas of the theatre, it does have a really beautiful view from up here as well. So I prefer personally to be a little closer to the action, but you've got a really good view from here and you can see really, really well. This theatre does hold 800 guests. The seats up here don't have tables, but they still do have cup holders here. And you will notice that the backs of the chairs are actually quite high. I do feel like this could be a safety thing. As you can see here, it is up there at the top of my thigh. So they are quite high, but it won't inhibit your view at all. Alright, so I'm going to head back down these stairs, and I really did get quite confused when I came out here. I didn't realise I was back at deck 2. I was thinking for some reason I would be up at deck 3. So I came out here thinking, I don't know where I thought I'd be, but I didn't expect to be back at the Ocean Plaza. I filmed this just the first morning after I got on, so I still hadn't explored the ship. So again, I got really confused when I got to the top of these stairs. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know if this door opened or if it was a dead end, but it did open. Here we go. So it brought me out to the art gallery. So they had the art all set up here, all nicely out on display. This room here is where they did all the comedy shows, and I am kicking myself. I didn't make it to a single comedy show. I just didn't end up having time, although some of the girls managed to have time, but I didn't. And this is the cherry on top. This gives me old school milk bar days where you can just pick your lollies and they put them in the bag for you. This confuses my Australian brain. So the lollies or the candy is weighed and charged per £1/4. Over there you've got some gifts. My daughter has a couple of those. She's got the candy dog, as she calls it, and there's a little pink, what is it? It's a turtle that she's got from there as well. Java Blue is where you will get your barista made coffees. They also have some sweets there for you throughout the day. So this is an extra charge. They also do fresh juices for you. You can get your iced coffee, energy drinks, tea. We even had a singing barista. Then as we continue back towards the back of the ship, so we pass through the Galleria shops. This is where you'll find all your perfume and your jewelry, some clothing, any extra little fancies that you might want to spoil yourself with. If you keep an eye out, especially towards the end of the cruise, you'll be surprised. There can be some really good sales and some really good deals. So keep a little bit of your budget for the end of the cruise and just keep an eye on the shop. See if there's anything you might like. And here are the open hours, so they are quite extensive, so you have plenty of time to get your shopping in. Okay, so we're going to continue on towards the aft of the ship. So there are some more elevators here. This is where you'll also find your pixel images. So all of your photos, generally you can't film through here, but we're filming early enough on the first day that there is no photos up there. So usually all your photos will be displayed along those pillars there, so you can have a look at your photos and see if there's any that you want to purchase. You're looking at around $25 to $35 per photo. This is the fun shops or the carnival store. So this is the main ones that I like to shop at, because if I'm shopping on these cruises, I do like to occasionally get myself something a little bit carnival and fun to remember it by. What I really did want to buy from the fun shops on this cruise was a ship model. So we collect ship models from all of the ships that we've been on. Unfortunately, there was no Luminosa ship model, so I missed out on my ship model. I do have that floating speaker though, and I almost took it with me, but it just took up too much room. But it is a floating speaker and I use it in the bath. But yeah, this is where I would have found my ship model if they had them available. Apparently they got them 2 cruises later, so I just missed out, unfortunately. Okay, so heading back down deck 3, so this is another entrance to the Altair nightclub. I'm not sure if they open up at night. I don't know. I never tried to go in that way. But the Alchemy Bar, again, another one of my favorite hangouts. They have some of the best cocktails, and they actually do a really good job. If you want them to even go off the menu, they can make you some. I've done that before as well, and they come up with some really, really cool cocktails. This is a group exercise room, so they will run classes in here and also seminars, and of course the gym. So I did spend a little bit of time here, but I didn't film too much. I just didn't want to interrupt people's workouts, but I did find there was ample in here for us to get our workouts in. This is, of course, the spa area. This is just one of the little treatment rooms where I did get a treatment while I was on board, and a beautiful view of Airlie Beach. That wraps up my Carnival Luminosa ship tour. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to
like and subscribe.